All right, how's everybody doing tonight? For my video yesterday, you all know that I dropped a cell phone bottom of the lake, and so that was kind of a bummer. So thank God I have insurance on that phone, and I ordered one this morning. It'll be here tomorrow, so that's pretty quick. I'm pretty happy with that. So along with that, I went ahead and made another investment. I bought this bad boy right here, life-proof case. Now granted, I didn't find the phone stepping around, walking, trying to find it, all that. But with this life-proof case, it would have been lit up still, or it still would have worked. So I could have gone down with goggles and kind of looked for it, maybe called it from my other phone and see if it'd light up under the water, kind of help me hone in on where it's at. But you know, I had one of these for my old phone, my i5, and got a newer one now, and so went ahead and bought that. I'm not going to take it out of the package. I'm sure y'all have all seen what a life-proof case looks like. Then the other thing I've got is, instead of just keeping it in my pocket when I'm on the kayak or I'm fishing, I went ahead and got this RAM mount. It's called the Xgrip, and it's pretty cool. Actually, I will take this other one out of the case so I can use it as demonstration for how this Xgrip works. Give me 1 second here. Show us how you life-proof. That's pretty stupid. All right. So, let me throw this guy on there real quick. I don't need it too perfect. All right, so got your phone, whatnot, and what this does is, let's see if I can get it without that glare on there. Basically, I can open these up, and when I have them open, at which point I can take the phone and drop the phone into the grips, and so it'll hold the phone in, you know, obviously a straight orientation for me. It's got a really good grip to it, so that's pretty nifty. Let's go ahead and pull it out of the package so we can take a look at that. You know, it's typical RAM mount, so I bet it's going to be a pretty decent little setup here. Let me pull all these guys off so I can get it out of the packaging. Alright, so basically you got the little claw, and then of course you got the little rubber pieces here. Throw those back on. And I've got RAM mount locations all over the kayak. This one happens to come with a suction cup. I really doubt I'm going to use that. Maybe I'll throw it up in the truck, so when I'm filming to and from my, my fishing locations, I can use that. But otherwise, here is that X-mount piece that we were just chatting about. Phone, you just pinch it down to the side just like that. It opens up, and then you can drop that phone in there, and it's going to hold it, I mean, extremely secure. And then of course it's got the ball mount on the back here. So here's your first dog bone knuckle. I can put that on there, and then I'm going to attach that to a ball mount that I would have on my kayak, and we'll go down here in a second. We'll find a really good location to kind of put that together, a good spot to, you know, mount it up. It does come with those little rubber stoppers. It comes with 4 extra ones, so that's nifty. And then of course here's the suction cup that it comes with. It's just a real quick twist lock kind of thing, and then of course it comes with another ball mount that will mount to the top of it. So like I said, I'll utilize slide track somewhere on the kayak. It's kind of my guess right now, but if need be, got the suction cup, got the RAM mount, and of course I can attach those together. And you know how RAM mounts work, all kinds of adjustability. So that's great. And of course those are the screws for that piece. All right, so we got that. We got the iPhone case. We got the suction cups. Let me set all that stuff aside. iPhone, I'll put that, my phone, in there whenever I get it tomorrow. Cleaning rag, that's pretty cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with the sticker. Ooh, but I do need that. I almost messed up there. So, there's my phone jack, waterproof phone jack, just in case I need that. Of course, I got Bluetooth speakers, so I doubt I'll need it. But the other thing I want to show you is I've started carrying a lot of new baits at work. And so one of the newest baits that I have gotten in, I know I've been showing a lot of them off lately, most of the stuff's demo, but this is one you can actually get right now. This is a Pepper Custome bait called the Boom Boom, and it is a swim jig. And so it's 1/2 ounce Nuclear Winter is the color on it, model number BBP4-NW. And it is pretty nifty looking little swim bait here. You know, if you've watched the videos. White's one of my colors that I really like. But got another jig here because jig fishing, Texas, Central Texas, works really well. So it's got a really nifty head on it. Really good mono guard on it. That's nice. Won't really have to trim that one because it is soft enough that it'll lay down, get out of the hook. It's got Gamakatsu hook inside of it. But as you can see there, it's got a willow blade on it, and it's on a swivel, and that is really cool. So if we look inside here, underneath the hook is this hard wire piece, so I can still get my trailer on there if I want, and then run my swim, or my basically my willow blade in the back. So that is pretty nifty. I think that thing is going to spin around and just look like a tail like crazy. Jig feels good. It's got a little bit of weight to it, but it's got a really nice slope. It's nice and flawless all the way through it. And then of course it does come with an extra blade just in case. So again, guys, that is the Pepper Custom bait. It's called the Boom Boom, and we're going to give that a shot. I actually think this one's going to have quite a bit of success. Maybe I'll get a chance where I can do some underwater photo or underwater video where I can throw this guy. Probably not going to be uploaded on this video since I'm trying to get this kind of posted up quick tonight, and I'm not going to have any time to kind of play and throw baits in the water and for a little bit. But you know, check them out. You know, I'm sure you can find a YouTube video out there. Somebody else has already got one posted up, and you get a chance to see what it swims like. All right, so I'm going to head down to the garage, try and find a good place to mount this this Xgrip by Ram Mount, and find some slide track it'll work on, and I'll have a pretty safe, dry, waterproof place to secure my phone during the day instead of my pocket or the bottom of the lake. All right, guys, so let's head on downstairs and take a look at that. All right, guys, so I've got a couple different options here. You know, I know I want the phone somewhere in the center. So right now, all I did was I just put the suction cup here on the side of the OS console, so I can have the phone right here, quick access. It's just below my GPS. The important thing with the GPS is that it does move quite a bit throughout my day, whether I'm sitting down and running, or, you know, I need to tilt it up because I'm standing and looking. You know, I can do that same thing with the phone. I can tilt it up and kind of adjust it depending on how my day is going. Of course, iPhones, if you know, they don't do well in heat. Again, you know, it's 104 degrees during the day out there in the water, and in direct sunlight, that's not great for your phone. So maybe this is a pretty good spot. The truth is, I'm not going to really know until I'm up in the chair and I'm kind of situated to see exactly what it is. Of course, I can't really do that. I got this table way up in the air and the kayak on top of that. And then, of course, my other option that I was thinking about is actually mounting it to the side of the bracket right here that the Lowrance is basically hooked up to. And I kind of like the idea of that. What I would do is I'd take the ball off of the suction cup, I would screw that piece right here into the side of the Lowrance, and then I can go ahead and, you know, basically situate the phone right up here next to the GPS. It's a lot easier for me to see. It's up a lot higher. I don't have to worry about water. I throw my lures right here anyway, and this area does kind of collect a little bit. If you're in that attack, you know that you're going to get a lot of water here in this area. So I think this might be a better option, is kind of mounting it right here to the side. You know, it looks pretty good. It's just plastic, so I can run those screws all the way through, or I can do some bolts, whatever it may be, whatever's going to work the best. So I just need to come to the decision whether or not I'm ever going to use this in my truck. I do have one already mounted in the truck, so I'm kind of leaning on the side of I'm probably never going to use it. So I'll go ahead and take this ball mount and just mount it up right here on the side. All right, so give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let me get it mounted up. Kind of take a look at it, show you what it's going to look like mounted up here on the kayak. All right, give me 1 second. All right, so now we got that ball mount secured to the side of basically the GPS frame is the mount there. It's not the actual GPS unit, so very important. It's just the plastic frame, so it's no big deal. You can easily replace it, but I think that's gonna work out great. I need it on this side because remember, I got my net over there on that side, and so now I can go ahead and put this ram mount right up here. I've got lots of options. You know, that's kind of the side-by-side scenario right there. With my GPS, I get a lot of shots like that. I can get those hero shots that are basically shooting right back in this orientation. At the same time, I can turn it out, get it down here. I can get some of those low release shots and video going that way, or I can turn it straight up, kind of turn it over in this orientation. I can film holding that. There's just, you know, you've seen ram mounts. There's gonna be lots and lots of options for basically mounting this phone. And then one of the best things about it too, mounting right here, is that as I turn the GPS back, the phone goes with it. I turn the GPS forward, phone goes with it. It's far enough out of the side, it's not going to affect anything. Obviously I'm filming on the phone right now, so I can't actually show you what it would be like, but I think I really like this. I think this was smart. I think this is going to be a good location for it, and we'll kind of see the next time I'm out. You'll see the phone mounted in there, and of course it'll be in a life-proof case, and it's going to work out really, really well. So again, guys, that's the Xgrip by Ram Mount. So now I got a place to kind of mount my phone right there on the side. I got my GPS still, it's out of the way, but it's gonna go everywhere my GPS does. So, you know what? I know that was kind of a quick decision right there on where to put it, but I think it's gonna work out just fine. Obviously you'll see footage later with my phone mounted in there inside the life-proof case, because, you know, I gotta keep that phone dry now. One of the things I do want to work on is some sort of shader for the GPS. I've seen lots of quick little videos out there making it out of light plastic. I've seen a lot of cardboard jobs wrapped in duct tape. So I'm going to take a good look at those. Of course, I've got the mounting locations on the back of this for when you flush mount this kit. I'll definitely be utilizing those so I can take it on and off. But you know, we'll come up with something. We'll show it to you. We'll do maybe a quick little video, something like that. But otherwise, guys, if y'all got any questions, please comment below. Give me the thumbs up, and also remember to go ahead and click that little red button down in the corner there and subscribe. And as always, guys, thank you for tuning in, and join us next time. Thanks.